of Season 2, Words and Stuff. Bam, round 5. Derek Southers and Jeremy Miller both sitting with 12 points. They go for the intentional draw.
Sure.
And say, hey, what's better than 13 points across for both of us? Gets us in a nice position for Season 2 right now. Cool, let's do it. That leaves a couple players with 9 points. And it just so happens that we've seen Ben on camera. We've seen Joseph Lambert on camera. We have not seen TJ or Lyle. We also saw Chris Bauer.
Yep.
So, as it stood, we decided to pick TJ on camera. But he got the pair down. And he's playing Eric Bloom, who is the current ranked 1 player in the shop.
That's right.
So we figured that would be a good one to end the match with. And the tournament for tonight. 15th place, TJ, after missing out on a week. And let me fix our timer here. Bow, bow.
Straw polls up. Get those votes in. Let us know. Is it going to be Affinity or is it going to be Tron? Oh, got him. Got.
Hashtag put girl players on camera. And I said come out and play. But actually, Julia's been on camera a few times.
Yeah.
I don't know if she likes being on camera. I think she gets bad luck whenever she gets on camera. It's always against a match she doesn't want. I think that's more what it is.
Titan Master let me know what I should have done. I should have played that. Spreading seas on the mind.
Good. See, again, we're learning for everybody sitting at home. Very good point.
Yeah.
I think you were more concerned about the black mana from like Spoils of the Vault or Ad Nauseam and stuff.
Yeah.
But look at that scrub in the background holding his arm up. What's he doing?
I don't believe in the stack.
All right.
I hear when you don't think about it, it's not real.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, TJ's letting us know. She does like being on camera. She said she only gets paired against unfamiliar decks on camera.
Like me.
That's a really good point. Maybe we'll force her to be on camera in round 1 or something.
Oh.
And it will be a really matchup she doesn't want. No, but that would be cool. Angels everywhere. What's happening? Alright, TJ showing off his guns.
Nice.
In the stream tonight. Me getting in the way of Eric's face. Hashtag man is wrong. As a reminder, guys, we do have a giveaway for tonight. So if you guys are not currently following the channel, you'll miss out on our giveaway because you have to be following to be eligible. But we're giving away more stickers. Of course, if you have donated to the stream, you are guaranteed going to get a sticker. I've got to send one to Nate Hopp. Guaranteed we'll send it out by Friday because I have off from work. But if anybody sees Drewski Brew,
I'm looking.
Spam him.
I don't see him.
Just keep an eye on the chat, and if you see him pop up, say, Drewski, we're looking for you. We know you're here. We're trying to send out the Drewski symbol. It's not working.
I do see a really sad Nate Hop. He's taking time away from the mailbox.
He's like, well, I guess I got a Charlie Brown my way inside and wait until next week. All right.
We're
Roll
rolling.
off. Blam.
That's a 9. That's a 5.
Oh, I'm so excited for this, actually, because I remember what happened in game 1 because TJ told me.
Dude,
Spoiler alert. It's super exciting.
Dude, I don't want to know.
Oh, I won't tell you.
Alright, good.
But be ready, guys.
Going to 7. TJ's not a fan of a 7.
No. Sadness on the stack. Sadness resolves.
Deciding, let's go to 26. If you all don't know, if you're new to the stream, these two, oh my. Not a fan of the 6 either.
Very vocal about that one.
Gonna pile
Hey,
shuffle.
he's pile shuffling. Make
Um,
himself feel better.
both Eric and TJ, very knowledgeable of their decks.
Yes.
I would also say very knowledgeable of the matchup that they are currently sitting in.
Very true.
So
Both also made top 8 in Season 1
Yep.
Invitational.
TJ, I feel, knows Affinity so well. I'm here just for the salt cam. What's going on, Weeaboo? Thanks for coming out.
I'm super excited for this.
So he knows he has to mulligan pretty aggressively.
Yes, he does. Some discussion with onlookers.
Yep, Eric's keeping though. Here's 5. Can't keep that.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Okay. Going to 4. Eric's loving life right now.
Yeah, and he says, you know what? I'm not even shuffling. I'm just cut it.
At this, like,
Really, I just
you're
need what's on
sitting
the bottom of
across
the deck.
from somebody that has to mold a 4. You're like, unless you're playing Infect or something like that, I'm feeling great about your moles.
And
And he goes,
oh my.
let's go to game 2.
Wow.
Let's go
Really?
to game number 2.
Gosh. He just says, I can't even do it.
And during this discussion of sideboarding, he makes a comment about, 3 lightning bolts and no lands isn't going to get there, or some reference like that about, like maybe indicating that he might be on burn.
Jeez.
And so Eric goes into his sideboard and goes, oh, he's on burn this week. What do I have that can help me against burn?
Huh.
So a little bit of metagaming and just like an offhanded comment that he made. But, so let's look at our sideboards. Who do you want to go for? Eric or TJ's sideboard?
I'll do Eric's.
Okay.
3 gut shot, all for Nan. 2 slaughter
Yes, they
games,
are.
1 pithing needle, 1 leyline of the void, 1 spellskite, 1 grafdigger's cage, 2 nature's claim, 3 leyline of sanctity, and 2 relic of progenitus. Now, if the best way to beat Tron is not play the game, if I'm Eric and I'm going with the burn plan.
Yeah.
If he tried to metagame TJ by kind of listening, hearing what he was saying, Leyline of Sanctity,
For sure.
obviously
All 3.
a great choice. Spell Skype,
Yeah, I mean, seems solid.
And maybe if it's burn, maybe you put in a gut shot.
I would actually say Nature's Claim over the gut shot.
Nature's Claim? Okay.
Because that 4 life could be relevant.
Oh, okay,
So,
sure.
like, I'll
Yeah.
kill my own artifact,
Oh, that's a good point.
gain the 4 life.
Yep.
So, like, but yeah, like, gut shot could be as well, but definitely some things that aren't going to be as good in this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So, TJ's list, we've got 2 Pithing Needle, 2 Thought Seize, 1 Spellskite, 2 Ancient Grudge, 2 Blood Moon, 1 Aether Grid, 1 Ray of Revelation, 2 Whip Flare, 1 Chalice of the Void, and 1 Grafdigger's Cage.
Oh, not a burn sideboard. by the
Not
way.
a burn sideboard, it's actually Affinity. But he just was like, nah. And making these comments, not like to actively try to sabotage Eric, but just kind of like joking around, oh, these 3 bolts with no lands isn't going to get you or whatever. Like, because, he got no lands that whole time. But so we're going to see Ancient Grudges coming in, Blood Moons coming in, Pithing Needles coming in, for sure, I'd say. That seemed like the best bet at this point. Pithing Needles, you can shut down Oblivion Stone. You can shut down some pesky Planeswalkers there. Of course, Blood Moon makes all those Tron lands mountains. Ancient Grudge can destroy artifacts.
Yet I get paired against it every week. We do have a lot of burn.
Ah, okay. So that's another point. TJ was saying, while he was scouting the room, I mentioned to someone across from me I was playing Burn, so he thinks that I'm on that.
So we're going to 7 cards.
We have a lot of Tron players at our shop week in, week out. Yeah, debating about the 7. Does TJ
I think he's
feel comfortable enough with it?
Eric in the tank saying I think he's gonna keep TJ. No, gotta go to 6. Gosh.
That's tough. Like when your deck's beating you and not your opponent.
And unfortunately, I find that happens more often than not.
Yeah.
That I get beat up by my own deck. How about you guys? Tell us at home. You getting beat up by your own deck, or you getting beat up by your opponents? Magic is fun.
Yeah, like is there something up with your numbers in your deck? Or like, are you constantly finding yourself flooded, or are you constantly finding yourself no lands? Like, do you need to do some adjustments to the numbers in your deck? Because that could be something going on. Could be the way that you're pile shuffling or randomizing your deck is not random enough if you're signing a lot of clumps. I've never seen anyone go, I'm going to shuffle my cards a whole bunch and then concede.
I refuse to play decks that lose to themselves.
Oh, okay, Bearcat 13. So what kind of decks are you on right now then? Alright, 56. Modem is saying probably mulling to a hate card, which some players do that.
Also comes down to the heart of the cards.
Bloomkin is a witch. That's it, like, Eric... So we all joke about certain players being very lucky in the shop. Jeremy is one of them that gets a lot of luck thrown towards him. Because he's very lucky with certain top decks. Eric is very lucky at cutting TJ.
Yeah.
Not really towards anybody else, but just TJ, it seems. Okay, Bearcat's saying how he mostly plays grindy mid-range decks like Abs and Company, and playing around with Amira control. Cool.
So TJ's ready. He's keeping at 6. And, only plays 2 cards. Inkmoth. Into a Signal Beast. And looks like the mine into a star.
Now, Eric's looking across the table going, that is not burn.
Yeah, it's definitely not burned.
That is still...
That's a cranial plating.
Still not burn.
Sylvan Scrying.
I do have to say, the playmat looks sweet every time I look at it.
It does. I like it. Well done, family.
Blood Moon. Go ahead.
Well done, stream family.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Because you made that happen.
Signal Pest, I believe.
Yeah, Signal Fest was hanging out turn 1.
Ancient Stirrings.
Okay.
Fighting a Sanctum of Ugin.
Finding a mountain.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but yes, it is a Sanctum.
It's a mountain.
Yes, F&M promo, Signal Fest there. Heart of the cards, man. It's a thing. Ooh, Arcbound. I'm going to equip this to this. Move to combat. Deal 3. 1, 2, 3. chatting about their love of Tron in the chat. Glad to see that the chat has woken up for round 5.
Mm-hmm.
More mountains coming around.
Yep, Blood Moon, keeping the Tron player honest.
Okay, so as it stands, Signal Pest is going to keep doing 3 damage a turn.
Turning creatures sideways.
Alright. Coming across. 1, 2, 3. 5 damage. Puts him to 12. Of course, the Battlecry trigger off of the Signal Pest helps out the Arcbound Ravager, get him a +1 attack. Says, I'm going to activate this Oblivion Stone and blow it up.
Dude, no worries whatsoever. Welcome to round number 5.
Perfect time. Come on out and watch some.
You missed game number 1. It was a doozy.
Yeah. Salt cams are too dark, we're hearing. Yeah, we need to find a way to help provide a little bit extra light on the players' faces without providing too much light on the cards to make them reflective.
Oh no.
Judge ruling. Okay. I'm going to sack these things to Arcbound. These things will die. Oh, I think he's figuring out the modular trigger. What?
Oh my.
Wow, that sounds like a crazy day.
And a future court date.
No
doubt.
Sweet, who we beating up? That sounds super intense.
Yeah, so basically before, it looks like TJ is looking to place those modular triggers on one of the Blink Moth Nexus before the Oblivion Stone.
Well, no, the Oblivion Stone's going to go off.
Okay.
He's going to sack all this stuff to the Arcbound, and Arcbound's going to die to the Oblivion Stone.
Oh, and then pass the modular.
And then he says, okay, now that Blood Moon's dead, activate
gotcha. Right.
my Blink Moth, put these modular triggers onto my Blink Moth Nexus. Alright, so looked it up after the fact, and it was mistaken. Yeah, this can't happen anymore. Okay, so this must have been an old ruling thing.
Yeah, so what is the rule? The ruling?
Yeah, explain to us as if we're 5.
Yeah.
for at least for all newer viewers, because modular triggers and Arcbound's a complicated creature as is with the rulings and stuff with them. So we just want to make sure all the stuff is correct.
But it doesn't work that way.
Okay, because you're sitting here, sack. Cool, resolve, everything die. Yeah.
You can actually animate it because there's no target when modular goes on the stack.
Alright, that's okay, that makes sense. And ew, an Ulamog.
Oh yeah, things escalated pretty quickly as we got the ruling.
He says, here, let me borrow your Ulamog. I'll put this on my side of the field.
Yep.
Just give me that back. He basically is revealing it off the Sanctum of Ugin when he casted Karn. Okay, so how much damage can we deal now before Ulamog hurts us? Here's a boat. Here's a cranial. Equip onto here. Move to combat. Pump up. Steel Overseer. Karn is dead. Alright, Ulamog's gonna come down and be annoying.
Sure.
For sure.
What would you pick with your Ulamog? Cast trigger.
I mean, at this point, so is it non-land permanent, right? For Ulamog?
Yes.
So you can get anything.
Oh! I think it's land too.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, is it? So it's just
permanent.
target
Yeah,
permanent?
it's
Okay.
permanent.
Oh yeah, because people always kill lands with it too. Alright. So you could go for the cranial planing here.
Mm-hmm.
But then that still leaves 4, 5, 6 damage available. Okay, opts for alright, Steel Overseer and cranial plating, which seems where he wants to be. Oh, did he get another cranial? Wow. Onto this boat. Combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Puts him to 6. Battlecry trigger. 3 artifacts. Battlecry triggers 4. 1 counter on the Ornithopter, 1 counter on the Signal Pest for 6. I think it just hates capitalizations.
Good deck building right there. Is it really?
I think you can't do capitalizations for it because somebody else was doing the same thing earlier, and Cardbot didn't want to do it based on.
It's like I play 4.
All right, so there's the mill trigger, 10 coming across. Oh, those Thoughtseize hanging out together. That will put TJ down to 10. And he sits there and does the math and says,
Yep.
hey, if I activate these, you're guaranteed dead.
Yep.
So the super tricky, hey, look at my burn deck is not really a burn deck. Troll. Kind of worked out.
Yeah.
But that was game 2. We've got one more in the works. And look at this. He says, alright, let me look through my deck, see what I actually...
What do I actually bring in now? Let me pull out those ley lines. So, on TJ's side, do you... Looks like he's actually removing some things. Mm-hmm. What would you bring in on Eric's side now?
Okay, now that I know what I'm playing against, I like the Pithing Needle here. For sure, both the Nature's Claims are coming in. I don't even mind him bringing in one or two gut shots.
Okay.
Because they can be beneficial early on. Later on, they won't work as well, but they could definitely do something earlier on.
Yeah, it's actually a window unit in the room where we are casting everything up.
Although I'm the biggest fan. Yeah, I apologize that we have to deal with it, but with it being, 100 degrees outside, we had to cool off. But we're actually looking into not having to deal with that soon. Once I figure out how to save all this stuff, I think I'll try to do some adjustments for it. And you won't have to listen to all that extra white noise, because I know it can be annoying. Pre-scouting your opponent is scummy and doesn't make you better. Man, TJ is like, Jeremy is real with his talks tonight.
Cosine.
He's laying down the law, letting people know that the stuff you're doing is not making you a better player.
Dionysus has a great point though. I think we should just struggle.
At this point,
Yeah.
you can turn the fan off.
Do you see the Kappa at the end? He knows.
He knows. Game number 3. How'd our straw poll do? TJ saying, I don't feel as bad when he sideboarded incorrectly, not knowing what I was on. Yeah, I mean, like, if that's the case, and I would rather not speculate if your opponent sits there and scoops. Like, for example, I'm playing, they're mulliganing down or something like that. I'm playing Infect, and I throw down a bunch of creatures, and they haven't done anything or played, like, one land or something, and it's a basic land or something, or a fetch land that could be in any deck, and I haven't got any intel, and they scoop, or I kill them on turn 2 because I get super lucky, then, I'm not going to change too much to my deck. And boom, I just want everyone to level up, and that's how it's done.
It's not how it's done.
And that's not how it's done. Yeah, no, true. So don't be scouting your opponents and basing your stuff on that. And TJ making jokes saying that's why some of us place at events. And that is the thing we talk about with our player base is we have some really skilled players.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, though, that our shop has definitely increased in skill over the last 6 months. Because before that 6 months, there was those few players that were really good, those handfuls of players. But now everybody has gotten better from playing 5 rounds consistently every week.
Yeah, and the other thing is that we're seeing more and more people come out to the stream, which is awesome.
Yes.
and they're sitting and they're watching and they're learning, and even the players that are on camera are learning
Yeah.
of like what they did wrong, and then they know for next time, hey, this is what I need to do going forward. So it's a learning experience for everyone involved.
It is.
Like making sure you play your spreading seas on a gemstone mine instead of waiting for a temple of deceit.
That's because I moved here.
So here's a power plant. Here's an expedition map. Keep it.
Memnite, Mox Opal, Springleaf Drum.
Here's another Springleaf Drum.
Thoughtseize you.
Targeting
Ooh.
you.
I'll go to 18 to do it, but that's okay with me. Here's a tower. Can't have it. Alright.
Well placed Thoughtseize.
Nature's so Star, Sphere, Karn, Nature's Claim. What are you thinking? What's the pick? Your thought season here. Really, it's between two.
Yeah. You've got the tower, and you've got ways to cycle. Oh, and you've got the map. I feel as though you pulled the Karn.
Okay.
You know that the Karn is definitely a turn 3 option if you don't. Nature's Claim, you can, as an Affinity player, you can weather that. You can weather a Nature's Claim. The life gain is not too relevant, but that Karn can definitely make things a little tough for you.
True.
Especially, we don't know what's in TJ's hands, so we can't say for sure what sort of measures he has to deal with a Karn.
Yeah, but that definitely is like, if you're on Eric's side, you're like, okay, he chose not to take the removal, so now he's going to start playing around it. So maybe I have to be careful about when I deploy that.
So TJ reminding himself what the star does, what the map does. Yeah. Karn hits my lands on his terms. So here comes a Volt Scourge.
Says, you know what? I don't mind losing some more life. I'll go to 16, and here's an Arcbound Ravager.
And that Midnight's gonna get frisky.
Yeah, here's one coming across. He says red. Or green, I guess, probably.
Definitely green. Here's a Nature's Claim.
On Arcbound at this point. Yeah, I was like, how many drums is he gonna sack here? I think sacking at least one of them. Moving 2 counters seems fine, because I think maybe keeping that third drum can be more or the second drum can be more beneficial here. So yep, resolves. I'll be back to 20, and I'll put this on my Memnite, and I'll deal 3 to you, so you'll be at 17. mine. So Tron will be assembled.
Here's a chromatic sphere.
Cycle it.
And alright, so we'll go to Ancient's turns.
Alright, discussion in chat. Why did you put the counters on the Mem Knight instead of the Scourge there? And TJ is giving a really good explanation of it, is basically saying they're both equal threats now.
Yeah.
Like, alright, he's a lifelinker with 1/1, but this guy is a 3/3.
So which one are you going to waste your removal on?
Yeah, you're going to want to hit either one. Thoughtseize to make sure the coast is clear from Oblivion Stone. Opponent draws Oblivion Stone. Rip. Cranial. Equip. He says, yep. Let's deal some damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6,
5, 6,
3,
7, 8, 9. So 9 damage.
And TJ's gonna gain 6.
Alright, so we'll be at 26.
He'll go to 8.
Math is hard. He'll be at 8.
And here's an Oblivion Stone.
And he drew another tower, so he can sit there and say, cool, here's this, pass turn, and I'll crack it when you declare attackers, and blow up all your stuff. Eight, he says. Oh, he got at 8. Alright.
And here's a Volt Scourge. Here's an Ornithopter.
I'll take 2. To be at 24. Yeah, and they're making a good point in chat too as well, how the life gain isn't as relevant. And Ugin comes down and gets rid of the Vault Scourge. And now we just have a flying boat. Ugh.
Great.
And he can just slowly start lightning bolting. And says, get rid of your flying boat. Got to keep that Glimmer Void. Ugin's a cool planeswalker.
Cool's a word.
Ugin's a not fun planeswalker. Is that better?
It's fun for the person that plays it.
Yes.
That's our theme.
That's the theme of tonight. You're
That's
right.
the theme.
It's fun for the person that's playing it.
What'd you say earlier? Hold on, I gotta go through
I think
the
it was
quotes.
quote. If you do quote 6,
I think it was 7.
okay, quote 7. Is MTG not mad at you? Or is it no space?
No.
Huh.
Oh, we broke it.
MTG bot. Why you gotta be broken?
We did it.
He's not on our channel right now. That's not good. What? Why are you not on our channel, MTG bot?
Oh, and a World Breaker. Excellent.
spot's messed up.
Never compromise, not even in the face of Armageddon. And a Nulmog.
Ugh. This is never where you want to be sitting when you're facing down Tron.
No. Definitely not.
Look at all of my threats.
I feel like there's a line on the never scoop thing.
Like when you're facing no permanents and there's lethal next turn. Well,
That'll do it.
that'll do it, guys. So, 5 rounds in.
Yeah.
Exciting end to the night.
I feel so bad.
Yeah.
You know, that first game, having to go on the way to 3 and just saying, you know what, forget it. Let's just go to game 2.
Right.
I have a better chance at 7, 6, or 5 than I do at 3.
Very true. But good on TJ for being able to read that and not
Sure.
like, oh, you know what, I'm going to struggle around with a mediocre 4 hand or a mediocre
Right.
3 hand. No, just saying, you know what, let's try it.
Cool.
Let's mull down. Still nothing. Okay, game 2. So good on him for that. Sadly, MTG bot is crashed, but we can still try to do a giveaway
Yeah.
because there's a certain number of people in stream right now, so we can roll a dice and figure something out. Let me see what I got dice wise. Why?
I can just do this. Remember last time?
Oh yeah, when you did the randomize. All right.
Not looking.
So
Everyone can see.
all right. So Brett's not looking,
Yep.
and we're giving away a sticker
Here
tonight.
it is. Sticker. Looks so
Woohoo.
good. You ready?
And stop. All right, open your eyes.
Yo, I'm pretty sure that's Bearcats 13.
Bearcats 13. You have won a sticker, sir. So we'll send you a message. Whisper us, or
Well
we'll
played.
whisper you. Oh, okay. Here we go. What is this?
Pretty sure it's probably say it's down. But nice guy that runs the bot.
We'll be having minor downtime to address some issues resulting from lack of space on.
No worries. Thanks
Okay,
so much for
cool.
the heads up.
Thanks. I appreciate the update about that. So that's why. But now we know. Bearcats, thanks for watching the stream. Make sure you hit the follow button so you can be able to get our lovely sticker that we've got available. Of course, anybody else that has been able to donate to the stream guarantees gets a sticker because we've got these lovely Modern Magic Monday stickers now. And we're going to be doing continual giveaways each week to give out more stickers for everybody watching at home. Appreciate you all tuning in and watching. We'll do an update for the player points and all that stuff very soon. But before we do that, thank you watching at home, whether you're watching live or watching from the bonds.
Yep.
We appreciate you all tuning in. As always, if you like what you see here, hit the follow button, twitch.tv/TheRealNanman. We have, of course, our Twitters, @TheRealNanman, @FarmZernar, and @Modern Mondays. Yeah, Bearcats! Woohoo!
Bearcats 13 looking to get his sticker.
Yes!
We appreciate it, dude.
Of course, we've got our patron, our personal sponsorships for Modern Magic Mondays comes from Trip and Comic Kung Fu, where all of these matches are recorded. We've got Dionysus Bacchus, aka Eminem, who, of course, rocking out the Cork Street Tavern there. Official Pokestop of Modern Magic Mondays.
And a drug-fueled UFC show.
And a drug-fueled UFC show where people can... no,
Yep.
not even gonna
No.
touch that right now.
All right.
But we also have some other people that have felt the need to just throw a couple bucks at us to help us get our awesome playmat, new camera, all kinds of good stuff, and just help to overall improve the stream in general. Drewski Brew, #1 in our hearts, and still looking for your information, sir.
Drewski, I still haven't found you in chat.
I know. It's alright. Whenever you watch the VODs, hit us up, let us know. hit us, whisper us on Twitch. We'll figure it out somehow.
Definitely.
Or send a direct message if you. I think there's a way to do it. You can just message. On our channel and stuff like that. So we'll get it all sorted out. Of course, Atticus, our mystery donor there. Tatradamus, Dionysus Bacchus, also throwing some bones our way. Nate Hop 34, you'll get your sticker too, sir. Bergleton as well to round it up. And Stormdust 07, it's our most recent donation there. And Drewski missing in action.
He's gone.
He's gone. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
Before we go to the point totals, what else are you working on? Where else can they find you?
So, twitch.tv, Farm of Zernar is where I live, it feels like. We've got Casual Fridays on 7s. We've got First Place Sundays, looking to be every 2 weeks, every second Sunday, because we will be playing in the Modern Classic this Sunday in Baltimore.
We're going to Baltimore. So if anybody's in Baltimore, I'll actually have stickers and stuff with me.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, that WWW Wednesday coming your way very soon as I can get a new PC. Just trying to do the streaming thing for realsies. Yo, thanks so much, dude.
Final Fantasy.
How about you, dude?
So, of course, Modern Magic Mondays over here. We're also starting to do more weekend streaming stuff. Saturdays are kind of our fantasy-esque nights, if you will, or days, where we're either going to be doing some Warcraft 3 campaign, we'll be playing some Diablo campaign, Pokemon Versus, other kind of fun stuff like that. Sundays we're starting to do Let's Play with Honanaho, where Holly and I will be playing games together and streaming that up. Right now we're in the middle of Armacrog, which is a claymation point-and-click adventure.
It's really weird.
Really weird and really difficult. So if you want to watch us struggle to do puzzles, that's a way to do it. And it's a cool little point-and-click adventure. So, and Red vs. Blue, Brett, #Brett Drinks, we'll be getting that going soon. And we have to confirm when we're going to do No Ban Modern.
Correct.
Which we'll let you guys know.
We must confirm that
soon. Got some tentative ideas, but we just got to get it locked down.
How's it going?
Rock on!
Dude,
Thank you,
sticker is all yours. Thank you so much, dude. Super appreciative.
So yeah, that's kind of the stuff that we're working on. So we'll keep you guys posted. Remember, the Twitters are the best place to keep up to date on what sort of projects that we've got going on. So let's end it with our new player standings for everybody.
I think my chat died. Oh no!
All right. So here was last week's. Let me make sure week 2 is done. Now we're going to week 3. Bam!
Hey,
Derek. Now sitting at number 1, 1 point above Eric.
just phobia.
Yeah. So Derek sitting 31 points, Eric 30 points, Jacob 28, Ben 27, Jeremy 26, Tim 24, Keenan 24.
Telling you.
Lyle and 22 points locked himself in for top 8 as of right now. So, way we've got it set up. Very nice list of players in the top 8, but
Absolutely.
very tight as well. Like TJ 21, Chris Bowers 21, Joseph Lambert's 21, and even Tripp 19 points, Phil 18, Charles 18, so on and so forth. Very close. It's still early in the season. Remember, we do 10-week seasons before we cut to top 8, so that's how we're currently standing. So make sure you guys are tuning in next week when we bring you guys week 4 of Modern Magic Mondays.
That's right.